This is my June update for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This project was created by Emily over at the channel Emily and Max, and I will have a link to the spreadsheet that explains everything you need to know about this project. It's played with a deck of cards and a game board. So if you like project panning and fun panning games, then stick around. Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. Okay, you guys, we have some good progress this month. I am a couple days late. I didn't film last weekend at all. I had no videos this past week. Work has been crazy, so I'm really excited to be finally sitting down and filming the update for you. Last month I rolled a 4 of spades, and that was for pretty packaging. And so I brought in the Sigma Alice in Wonderland Cheek Duo. And this is what it looks like. I set a 10 use goal on this. And I'm happy to say I used it 10 times. I did. I used the blush, obviously as a blush, but I used this a couple times as a highlighter, but also brow bone highlight, inner corner. It's such a beautiful palette. It is one of my favorite face palettes that I have. I got this from a girl, Steph. Thanks again, Steph. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. Back in April, I drew the King of Hearts. The red kings are always a no pan left behind. Face cards and aces always stay the same, while cards 2 through 10 shuffle monthly. So if you get a 4 of spades one month and a 4 of spades the next month, they're going to be different prompts. But for the no pan left behind prompt, I brought in the Mercari Cosmetics Dreamer Volume 1 palette to use no pan left behind. As of the last update, I had these 2 shades left. I did use them. I knew I would. I knew it wouldn't be hard to do. So this is rolling out. Yay. So way back in January, I drew a Jack of Diamonds. Red Jacks are always going to be indie brand. And I brought in a Devinah shadow. This is the shade Jealouside. Stunning. Love this shade. Why it took me so long to get all of those uses, I have no idea. Just disregard that. Just disregard that. But it's such a beautiful shadow. I had set a 5 use goal on that. Why it took me 5 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months to get 5 uses on this, I have no idea. As of the last update, I only had 1 more use to go, but I've used it twice. So I've used it 6 times of my 5 uses, and this is also rolling out. Last month I drew the Queen of Hearts, and the queens are always pick your space, but you have to stay in that same suit. So I had to pick something in the hearts category, and I chose gemstone. I am an April baby. My birthstone is a diamond. So I chose the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Diamond Dust. And this is gorge. I set a 10 use goal on this. There it is right there. It's so pretty. I set a 10 use goal on this. And I'm happy to say this is also rolling out. 10 times I used it. Brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight. I didn't use it as an actual face highlighter because it's a little seen from space, and you know, that's just not me. But as an inner corner or a brow bone highlight, and actually I think I used it as a lid topper 1 time. So 10 uses, it's rolling out. Last month I drew the King of Diamonds. What did I say a red king is? Always no pan left behind. I was still working on my previous no pan left behind, and I brought in another no pan left behind. So I chose the Urban Decay Prince palette. It is a very new to me palette. I got it from a friend over on Instagram that was selling it. Unused, beautiful. Have I used it at all? No. I have no use on this. So I have not completed any of my no pan left behind pans. So this is staying in. Maybe I can roll it out next month. So the last card I'm going to talk about, I drew the Joker. If you're new here, you don't want the Joker. The Joker stands for Are You Joking Me? And it's something you don't necessarily want to pan. But we don't hate pan here. But I chose something that I don't normally love to use, but they're so beautiful that I have collected many types of them. For the Joker, I made a BYOP of blue eyeshadows. These are my blue shadows. I have to use each one twice. Have I used it? Yes. Yes, I have. Have I used it a lot? No. But I do have one shade that is already rolling out. And I didn't think, no big surprise there. Last month, I didn't think about telling you what the different shades were. Leanna was like, I'd really like to know what shades those are, so I'm going to tell you now. The top row are all Devinah, and I do think I did tell you that they were all Devinah. But we have, I got my little cheat sheet here, Midnight Nova, Rain Tarts, Swudge, Altair, and Calypso Shallows. They're all stunning. These are Looksy shadows. Snow Cone, Santa Monica, Alpha, Dark Waters, and Painted Lady. These two are Give Me Glow. There when they had their big pans. And this is Pool Party, and this is Mermaid Waters. Now, which ones have I used? I used Midnight Nova once. I used Calypso Shallows one time. So I still have one more use on each of those. Rain Tarts, I did use twice. So Rain Tarts is rolling out. I'm going to probably put it down here so that I don't reach for it and ignore the rest of the shadows that I need to use. Oh, my nails match. My nails match. My nails look terrible, by the way. They look terrible. So I still have quite a few shadows. I still have quite a few shadows to use in this palette. It's probably going to last me all summer, maybe longer, because as I said, I don't reach for blue eyeshadows. I have collected so many of them because I love looking at them. I think they're so pretty. I just don't wear them. So that's why I put these in for my Joker. So you guys, we have 4 rollouts. We have the Dreamer palette. We have the Alice in Wonderland face palette. We have Jellicide and the Laura Geller Diamond Dust. So we are going to draw 4 cards. I put my palettes back over there and they're where I can see them. So I have no excuse. I have no excuse other than, oh, well, okay. So I do have one excuse. I got the Rick and Morty palette and it has beautiful purples in it and I wanted to use it. So I only did like 1 or 2 purple looks and Rick and Morty palette. So I should show the Urban Decay Prince palette some love this month. I'm going to find my Joker. I only need 1 Joker. Is there a Joker in here? No, but there's a 10 of freaking diamonds in here. Holy cow. Okay, where's the Joker? Where's the Joker? Haha. There they are. These are my Jokers. This is the one that I had in last month. I'm putting that away. I'm putting it away because it jinxed me. So this is the Joker that is in here now. She's adorbs. And I'm going to put it in the middle and then I'm going to shuffle. While I shuffle, we're going to bring up the game board, take a gander. As usual, I haven't even seen the game board yet. Oh, Fantasy Self is a good one because my Fantasy Self is a liar. I think I've already said that, but she is. She's a liar. Wish you'd returned. I returned some stuff today, as a matter of fact. I don't really have a whole lot, but I wish I returned because I return it. Spotlight a Panner. I'm hoping I get that. I love doing that. Represents another project. Match a shirt. Oh, I would be okay with that because I love me some taupey eyeshadows. Brand you own the most from. Their veto is in the house. Yay. Yay. In it for the long haul. No, thank you. No, thanks. Glittery. No, thank you. I shouldn't say what I don't want. I shouldn't. Because that's a sure sign that I'm going to get it. Donna taught me that. Every time Donna talked about stuff she didn't want, that's the stuff she would get. So, I'm going to do one more quick shuffle, and then we're going to cut the deck. Cutting the deck, we're going to draw 4 cards. 4. 9 of Hearts. The 9 of Hearts is mini or sample. Heck yeah. Maybe it feels bad that I got the Joker last time. 4 of Clubs. Four of Clubs is Gemstone. Yet again, Gemstone. Ten of Hearts, Oldest. One more. One more, you guys. Five of Diamonds is the Spotlight a Panner. Yay! Yay, I get to spotlight a panner. Yes, I'm excited. So, in case you didn't know what Spotlight a Panner is, it is match a product to a creator you love inspired by the panner's pan. So, I get to match a product to a creator that I love. There's so many. There's so many creators that I love. So many. Okay. So I'm going to go off here. I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go choose my products. We'll come back. We'll discuss. Don't go anywhere. We are back. You guys, something really crazy just happened. If you have been watching Empty's purchases, anything, because I've mentioned it like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, I lost a blush. I bought 2 blushes, 2 NYX butter blushes, buttermelt blushes several months ago. And the one I have, the other one, I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere in this room. I went through the trash bag that was here back when after I bought them. I took every bit of trash out of that trash bag. No, it was nowhere. I looked underneath my couch. I looked behind my... You guys, I looked everywhere. So when I picked the 9 of Diamonds, which is a mini or a sample, I pulled out my minis and sample things. Here's my blush. It was sitting right here like that. Right there, like that. Why did I do that? Why would I do that? You guys! You guys, it's ridiculous. I'm happy I found it. But oh my goodness, like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Okay, so for the 9 of Diamonds mini or sample, I busted this out because I've been very curious about trying it and didn't even realize I had this. So I am going to use this apricot shade. And maybe that will cover my hyperpigmentation. I've been using the Bobbi Brown corrector stick and it does a pretty good job, but it doesn't cover it. So gotta get this back in here. So for dark spots, hyperpigmentation, a dark peach is supposed to do the trick. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Because I have light peach. That doesn't work. I don't know. So we're going to try that. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish the whole thing. That's my goal. Finish. I didn't realize how many samples I had. I have a ton of samples. I drew the 4 of Clubs, and that again is Gemstone. Did Gemstone last month? Did Gemstone again. I like to bring in my singles a lot in projects so that I get use out of them. I don't have any other singles or any singles that say diamond, but I do have Ruby Rose from Give Me Glow. Anthony's birthstone is a ruby. My mom's birthstone is a ruby. And my bestie's birthstone is a ruby. They are all July babies. They are all Cancers. And this is a beautiful red. Oh, look at that. Isn't she pretty? I am not a red shadow girly, but I'm excited to try it. 4th of July is coming up. Why not? So I'm going to use this 5 times. I'm just going to use it 5 times. I'm going to put it into my with my little thing here so that I can see it because it has a clear top on it. So I put that in there. I get to use that 5 times. I drew the 10 of Hearts. That is Oldest. One of my oldest blushes is the Balm Cabana Boy. That is what it looks like. It is a beautiful pink glowy blush. And I think for summer, it'll be great. So I'm going to use this 10 times. Yeah, this thing's old. I probably should throw it away, but am I going to? No, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. It's really pretty. Let me swatch it for you. Let me swatch it for you. It is really pretty. It's pretty, it's glowy. I really love that blush. And I don't know if you can see, and we're talking like at least 7 years old, maybe more. But I don't know if you can see the dip. There's quite a big dip in there. So maybe I'll actually hit pan. I doubt it. 10 uses. Should I do more? Should I do 20 uses? Let's do that. No, we're going to stick with 10. Don't get crazy now. Don't get crazy. So I'm going to use that 10 times, not 20, 10 times. And then for the 5 of diamonds, which is Spotlight a Panner, this was so hard to make this decision. I have some really good friends that are panners. But the product that stood out for me, if I were to bring in a product that made me think of someone, like when I use this product, I think of this panner or this creator, and it is the Nude Sticks Stacks. Donna over at My New Obsession, that's who I'm spotlighting. Donna over at My New Obsession influenced me to buy some Nude Sticks Stacks blushes. Now, she did not influence me to buy this particular shade. It's a bright one. But it is a beautiful red, blush. And it is called Fruit Punch. And with it being summertime, what better time to use that baby? I'm going to blend it out a little bit so you can see what it looks like. Oh, it's so pretty. You guys, these are bruises. These are bruises from work. I got my hand caught in between 2 racks. And yeah, so that's a bruise. That's a bruise. But this right here is a blush. And it is beautiful. And I'm going to use that 5 times. Because it's a red blush, I'm going to use it 5 times. I'm not going to say 10. I'm going to use 5 times. Yeah, I brought in 2 blushes, but one's a cream blush, one's powder blush. They're different. I'll use them differently. So, yay. So what I still have to use is I still have to use most of these. Let me do this. Taking this out, and I'm putting it down here by Miss Ruby Rose. So I still have to use, this thing is so flimsy. I still have to use all of these shades. I have to use this one more time and this one more time. And the rest of these blues, I have to use 2 times. 2 times. And then Miss Ruby Rose there, I have to use her 5. And then what else do I have left? And then I have to get some progress on this beautiful Prince palette. Is it upside down? It's upside down. So I have to get some progress on this beautiful Prince palette. It shouldn't be hard. And if I'm using these blues, I'm probably going to put one of these blues with it. Because that would be fun, right? So I'm going to get some progress on that. These 2 shades over here, they confuse me a little bit. Like, me personally, I think that this whole palette should be purples. But they didn't ask me. They didn't. They never asked me my opinion on anything. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of my choices? What do you think of my cards I got this month? I think they're pretty easy. So yay. Good karma. Good karma from last month since I got the Joker. I think the panning powers that be were like, let's take it easy on her this time. Let's take it easy on her this time. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.